Why did I want to be a pilot? Well, it started from a very, very young age.
I went for the Air Corps and I went for a flying lesson, and that was it. It was just as soon as I got into the airplane, it was like, this is what I've always wanted to do. Even now I'm emotional about it. The Air Corps said I was too small, so I couldn't get through their recruitment process because of the height, and I decided to go and do it myself, and that's where it all began.
A long time ago you could visit the flight deck of aircraft, and this was one of the more inspiring moments for me to get my opportunity that one day maybe I could do this, you know.
A pilot needs to have many attributes. I think the best pilots out there are the pilots that work well as a team. So your team working skills are huge, your communication skills are very, very important. Anybody can learn how to fly an aeroplane because it's a technical skill. You're no longer just a number when you work for Stobart, you're part of a team. So you get to know everybody at the base, you get to know everybody from an engineering perspective, you get to know all the ground handling agents. So you do have this family spirit.
There's a nice consistency with the people that you work with. You're on a regular shift pattern with often the same people.
It's not just about being in work and being the professional, it's also about being able to let your hair down and develop friendships, you know, that then when you go into work, you know the person.
It's beneficial, you know, to have a nice consistent roster, to be able to say to people, yeah, I'm free on that day in the future. And with Stobart there, you get that 5-2, 5-3 pattern.
Part of the reason of joining Stobart was a company that was going places, it's a company that's investing a lot in itself, and it's developing, it's expanding. I felt I wanted to be part of that. What you enjoy most, I would say, is really just the challenge of what the day brings. But the weather will be different, the number of passengers will be different, the type of passenger will be different, and the teamwork that you generate as a crew will be what you will really look forward to work together to get the end product at the end of the day, which is to be on time.
Doing the training that I do, I've met people when they've come in with their 200 hours, and then I've seen them go for command, I've helped them go for command, and that's an incredible thing to witness, you know, that you can see their career progressing in front of your eyes, and they're your friend as well, so you know, you're so proud of them.
I was trained to fly the Embraer by Stobart Air. Essentially all my training and development here on the Embraer has been provided through the company. I really feel like I've been developing as a pilot here with Stobart Air.
Never be disillusioned by the process is what I would say. Always strive to get there in the end, and you will get there. And so I'd certainly say if it's what your dream is, go for it.
So as a first officer, you're always working towards an opportunity to get a command and to become a captain in the left-hand seat. With the expansion and possible of the Embraer and the ATR fleets, there's always room for captains in the company. For a first officer, this is something that you're always kind of gearing yourself towards.
Funnily enough, my dad always says about me that if you tell her she can't do it, she'll go and do it. I never knew what dreams I could achieve and what I could manage to do in a few years. So when somebody says you can't do it, just use it. Use that as a positive force. Use the negative to influence you positively and say, well, I'll show them I can do this. It was the best thing I could have done, because I think, you know, if I'm still here all these years later, it was the happiest decision I could have made at the time.